At ADE, we're on a mission to simplify net zero for business customers. What does that mean? It means we deliver fully funded on-site renewables that provide green, reliable power at a lower cost exactly where it's needed. And that allows our customers to focus on running their business while achieving their sustainability goals. Of course, so a lot of the talks today are typically around products and industry and market. I wanted to really focus on an investor perspective on distributed energy, so bring a bit of a finance play. And what we covered was some background on the distributed energy market, why it's growing so much. We had record rooftop deployment last year, and that's going to continue to around 1 gigawatt per annum to the end of the decade. And then I jumped into an investor perspective, so why the market is gaining traction for investors like ourselves, but also what are the trends and some of the challenges. Well, when we sponsored it last year, we were relative newcomers to the market, so we were less than a year old. And for us, that was about trying to get our initial foothold in the market. And since that time, being a relative newcomer, we've actually expanded from 14 to 40 employees through acquisition as well. We've trebled our assets under management, and we've also expanded into Europe, into Germany. So we think in that 12 months, we've had really solid growth, and we're now positioning ourselves really as one of the leaders in the C&I market. So, to date, we've deployed primarily on-site solar, and what the trend we're really highlighting over this decade is the growth in co-located solar and storage behind the meter. And at the moment, the investor side is still trying to get the business model right. So principally, we want to supply more on-site power to the customer via the battery, but ultimately, that doesn't really utilize the battery in the right way. So you've got to really create a floor via contracted returns and then optimize the battery as it should to capture all the additional revenue streams that are out there. And you can typically share those revenue streams with a customer. So to summarize, what you really need is a combination of both. We need contracted returns from the battery, but we also need the upside to be able to unlock material deployment in the market. So that's really our key trend. And going forward, we have an ambition to put storage alongside every solar asset that we install. Well, I said the same last year. I think it is the biggest in the UK, certainly probably one of the biggest renewable conferences in Europe. And I think it is actually bigger again this year. For us, it's really important. Brand awareness for us is key. Lots of our partners and customers are here, and potential customers. It's a chance for us to meet new and existing partners as well. And, as I've said previously, this is the best way to network. It's short, sharp meetings back to back, and everyone's in the same place. That's why it's so beneficial. And of course, we've got dinners on, we have socials. The whole team is here to have a bit of fun as well.